Hello everyone, welcome back to the Felid Berserker run. This is stream number 3 starting out today, and we're going to be going for at least 2 ruins. Just getting set up in the background here. Switch you over. Okay, so we're starting off in Swamp 1, and we are a stone cat, which is pretty exciting. Means we have a ton of AC, 31 over here. We've got a bunch of resists. Still have 24 EV. But I have to admit, I'm a little bit afraid of Lerny down on Swamp 4. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Swamp 3, killing everything, leveling up. And I'm probably going to turn fighting off here. Okay, I already have it turning off at 14, actually. So maybe we'll just keep that. Because I want to focus on shapeshifting. We're going to turn unarmed combat off at 17. Whoops. Oh, it still worked. Little misclick there, but I still got it. 17, 14. And then this is going to go up to 23. And the reason is that we have Storm Talisman online. The other S branch is Snake. And Storm Talisman says cannot be constricted somewhere in here. I believe. Let's just double check. Yeah. Petrification, constriction, sticky flame, all that good stuff. Immunity to poison, resistance to elect. So that's going to be really good for Snake. So if we could just get that online for that, it would be good. And then we'll come back for Lerny, which may or may not be on Swamp 4 actually. But if it is, this is going to be better probably than Stormform because we do get AC. We get a bunch of EV, but we're faster, right? Granite is so slow. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Hey, Aiden, welcome to the stream. Says 13 int, rookie numbers. You got to get those numbers down. Yeah, well, I should have 11. I accidentally misclicked my first choice of stats. I meant to go into Dex. I misclicked, kind of went back to my standard always go int play style, I think is what happened, and I put it in int. So I should have 11, to be fair. Hey, Naughty. Hey, Mukau. Welcome both of you to the stream. Good luck, Statue Kitty. Dragon. Yeah, okay. Here we go. See what we get. And we got yoinked. Double corrosion, you say? Could berserk this. Wow. That's a little subpar, isn't it? Are we going to rip right away here? Nope. At least not yet. Yep, there we go. We're going to rip right here, aren't we? Against the fire guy. We could heal wounds. The fire is the one thing we don't have resistance to. So the darn corrosion, and now we're slowed. Immediately off to a rough start here. This would be my first death on Cat if we do die. So it's not a huge deal. 2d13. He's got to cast it, and then they got to get to me and hit me. Can we get up the stairs in one turn? Enough AC to survive the wisp, but maybe not at 8 HP. Yeah, that's my thinking too. And slowed, right? Let's see. Not silence. Anti-magic. Yeah, the negative 12 corrosion. I'm down to 19 AC. And double slowed. You're right. I am double slowed, aren't I? Because of the stature and everything. Attack delay is 1.5. I wish it told you exactly what your movement speed is. Very slow is not particularly informative. It could even say it in this screen. Alas, it does not. How much HP do you have? Can see invis. 40 HP. I mean, if he gets in melee, I probably kill him, but I'm not even sure it's worth... My previous turn was 2.2. Thanks for seeing that. Yeah, that's my move speed. 2.2. I was also in water, wasn't I? So maybe it was a little slower because of that. Oh yeah, 2.2 right there. Good call. I think I moved this way, didn't I? North? Hmm. Let me think about what I could do here. Yeah, maybe the water definitely rough in that fight. Yeah, moving so slowly on top of the slow, on top of the berserk slow. Just like a terrible position there. Just opening up with terrible positioning. Part of me thinks just go up and wing it. I could Ambrosia, actually. Does Ambrosia feel good here? Fumbling attacks to water. Yeah, I didn't. We could check. I wonder how many I fumbled out of curiosity. Getting splashed with acid. There's a fumble. Fumble, 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 fumble. Lots of them. Long story short. Yeah, don't fight in water, kids. It's a bad idea. Do we die if we drink ambrosia? Probably don't die if I drink heal wounds. Hmm. I'm going to try ambrosia. It might just kill me. It did not. Okay. Um, Interesting. I'm less confused. So I tried to attack twice. The second one I stumbled this direction instead. Now I'm in water again. And he's got damage coming out. We're in better shape. He's resistant to electricity, and I've got 4 lightning rods. So he's not immune to it. So that's kind of interesting. No cold resist. So maybe I just hit him with the old ice blast. Yeah? What do we think? These guys actually have HP, and they're not resistant to cold, so I could kill one of them, potentially. Or both of them. Yeah, got him. Nice. Okay, well, we survived. It was awfully sloppy. About as sloppy as it could have been and still survive. And didn't cost too much. I'm happy with that. Back to O-tabbing. Sir, can you come over this way, please? Not even close. Never scared, right? That's the thing about the cat, right? I was playing like I only have 1 life. I continue to play like I only have 1 life. But I, in fact, have multiple of them. And anytime I level up, I'm going to get another one, basically. So we really have no reason to be afraid of anything at this stage, which is very cool. Unarmed combat to 17, so that shuts off. I'm very much looking forward to Stormform, I gotta say. Cool. Okay, now we got this guy, which is a little more scary. I'd like to not be standing by trees. So we'll go over here. And open up on you with fire, I guess. Alligator. I was hoping to kill this guy before any other enemies came onto the screen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I think we just fight this guy outright. He's got 40 and 21. It's quite a lot of damage. Fast turn attack. Cool, he never even hit me. Good stuff. Yeah, the Spriggan Druid. Scary dude. He buffs everybody when he dies. Luckily, there was only 1 enemy on the screen, but still scary. Playing like you have 1 life is pretty correct, Mukau says, unless you're making a true Hail Mary play at great expense versus losing a life. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it too. It's like, just play safe. Don't waste lives. There's no reason to, really. We've got 1 pip cold resist here. I'm just going to step down so the Draugr don't wake up. Oh, wow. Look at this. 4 of them? Plus the Draugr. Okay. Well, let's do Trog Hand. Just start tapping them. Neat little vault here. I kind of like it. Hello, you. There's a fire resist that we've been looking for all game. We can be a flying stone cat. Dex is relevant. The rest of that, not so relevant. But we can definitely put it on over willpower or even strength. For now, we'll go over willpower, I think. Yeah, that was a good ring. Good pick up there. Can we get something else, please? Magical power? That ain't it. Interesting. Interesting little vault. Let's just check. I've got a resistant everything except corrosion. Still have 2 pips of willpower. That's pretty good. Pretty good setup here. I like being able to one-shot everything. Almost everything. We have 46 base damage, so... As long as you don't low roll, we can certainly 1 to 2 shot basically all the enemies. Which is a good place to be. Ooh, Swamp Dragon Draugr, Spriggan Druid to the south, and Ghost Crab. Step up, that gets everybody off my screen. And then I'm just going to take out the Druid first, optimally. Just trying to get this positioning correct. So we don't have another oopsie moment like we had on the Swamp 2 situation. Mookow says, by the way, by my counting the wiki's formula, you have 37% GDR with 31 AC. So at least against melee and ranged attacks, you can rely on AC some. Yeah, definitely you can. At 31 AC, I feel fine about that usually. Felid Berserker is surely interesting. Yeah, one of the good backgrounds. Yeah. It is interesting, and it's strong. There's no doubt about that. I would be lying if I didn't tell you or said otherwise that I'd prefer to be on a summoner still. But, you know, this is good. Oh no, Goliath frogs with the might. That's not what I wanted to see. I wonder if we ignore the druid then, actually, and kill these guys first. How damaging are you? 27 on the quarterstaff. Stone arrow. Pretty low chance to hit. I certainly don't want to step in water, but I kind of feel like I focus these guys first. Let's Ice Blast them. Ice Blast is pretty good. There we go. Now, unfortunately, I got to walk across the water to get to them. I might just Ice Blast again. Yeah, that felt good. Level 16. We're agile. I think I'm just going to step. Okay, I got dragged this way. Kill. Kill? Yeah, that went well. Sparing the druid till last. Worked just fine. Oh yeah, I can't... I forgot I was flying. I wouldn't have stumbled in the water because I fly. So I didn't actually have to worry about that. I could have just stepped up and saved myself a Ice Blast, but that's okay. I don't feel too bad about that. Those Goliath frogs can be quite scary. So can these bunny yips, and this guy can be scary because of the darn healing. There we go. 2 bunny yips. I'd rather not do that. Sweet, they never buffed. Crab. I think the spectral gas there, or mist, whatever it is, doesn't do damage to me because I'm unbreathing. Could be wrong on that, I'm not sure. And then one of these guys. Hey, we one-shot it. I'll take it. Shapeshifting at 19 right now. Let's give it a check. 40% down on HP. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. That's awkward. This guy's scary too. Okay, it's going fine. Ooh, we're getting hit with Doom. I wasn't noticing this. Swamp Dragon Draugr has a halberd, of all things. 18% Doom. It's not terrible. Could be worse. Another little spellcaster vault here. Kiku this time. Okay. So that was Swamp 3. So now we're going to go back over to... Do we go to Snake, even though I don't have this online? Negative 37. AC decreases down to 9. Is that true? Yes. But EV goes up to 46. I get faster. I fly. I lose a little resists. I think we do go Snake. Because if Lurny's down there, I'm going to not feel great about that, probably. Yeah, a bit scary to use now, I agree. These guys can't poison me. They can constrict, so I got to watch for that. Wow, so many constrictors. But I do so much damage. It should be okay, I think. These guys don't matter. Just tab, tab, tab. Is there anything scary here? I'm not sure. Immune to all that kind of stuff. This dude will probably do quite a bit of damage at range. Maybe I'll just go somewhere else. Stabbing still works quite well, I have to say. Shape-shifting went up. What's hitting me? Oh, I couldn't even see this guy. He's blending in. He's stealth only because I can't see him over the lava. Azul, probably not an issue, right? Immune to sleep, basically immune to the poison damage. Cool. We got a halberd of just +3, nothing special. Okay, the constrict kind of hurt there. I don't think we want Snake Talisman ever. Here's Fortress Talisman. Do I want that? Let's just have a look. I've never really given this much consideration. I'm currently at maxed. Makes me weak to poison, so that's bad. Our corrosion. I thought this was supposed to give you a bunch of AC. Oh, it buffs your base AC or your body armor. Okay, so this is particularly bad on cats. I think? Yeah. Let's get a little lightning rod action there. Cool, cool. Pretty smooth overall. Short bow of draining. Got to get him dead quickly. We did. Okay, this could get a bit sketch with the teleporter guy here. Let's kill you first. Constricted. I'm at 6 pips of piety, interestingly. Surely this guy's constricting me, right? These can't constrict. No. Okay, let's kill you first, please. Still constricted. Can't do anything relevant there. This is why Storm Talisman would have been great. I'm down to negative 26 right now. Boy, it might just about be worth it if I can get out of this fight. Does blind do something for me here? Maybe. Wow. Okay, I've got 5 scrolls of blinking, and then a fear scroll potentially. What's the range look like? 6 range, so he could poison spit. I'm going to try it. See if I can blink out of this. And then let's check fear. It's 97, 97, 64, 90. This guy's blinded, but not feared. Let's do curing. How much damage do you do? 20. Let's do another curing. He died? Excuse me, why? How did the Black Mamba die? That doesn't make any sense to me. Trog's hand for the heal. And reset. Cool. That cost a blink, 2 curings, and a fear scroll, but that's okay. Let's seriously consider this for the negative, the no constrict. Man, does it feel good. 120 HP right now. Let's put it on. 70 HP. Look how cool I look. Storm Kitty is a very fun tile. I'm enjoying this. Okay, immunity to poison. The cold and negative are irrelevant. Corrosion. At 70 HP, I think this feels fine, doesn't it? Yeah, it's such a cool tile. I'm a big fan of that. I think it's my favorite cat tile. We're at 20. We're going to be leveling up pretty quick. I think we're going to give it a shot, honestly. Like, as close as I came to dying there strictly because of the constrict and the slow speed, I think we're going to roll with this. Let's just give it a look. We've got 60 unarmed damage at an attack delay of 0.6, which is huge. We get cleaving as well, and we're branded with electricity. I think this is well worth the switch. Let's give it a shot. We're pretty close to the same area. Oh, and I got Blink Bolt too. Let's just... I want to look at this. How do I look at it? Right here. So it does 1d99. That's more damage than I thought. I thought it was going to be 2d something, so that's awesome. Max range. Not sure what the cooldown is. It costs nothing. Very neat. Very cool. Sounds very fun. We're just going to pass some turns. I'm going to Blink Bolt this guy only to test it out. Wait, why did it say really cast? Really use Blink Bolt? Yes. Really cast Blink Bolt? Yes. Why is it asking me twice? 92% chance to hit. It's on cooldown. That was 3 turns, 4, 5. So 5 turns cooldown. It's pretty good, really. Wand of Light, you say? Halberd of Protection, Wand of Light on that guy there. This one has Bolt of Magma, Force Lance. So we could Blink Bolt. I don't like that it's asking me twice, but I'm not sure why it's doing so. Okay. Let's pass some turns. Let's put this on Q. I must have something in my RC file doing that. So I think I want to target behind, right? Nothing there to target. Okay. I've never used, obviously, I've never used Stormform before. So I'm just trying to learn what it does. Okay, that was good. Did I kill the guy with the Wand of Light too? Yeah, Naga, Salamander. Where did I teleport? Must have been right here. So double kill, I think? I'm not sure where the Halberd guy died. Oh yeah, he died right there. Okay, cool. That guy's going to teleport away up north. Goodbye, friend. We get more Wand of Light, 5 charges. All good. Yeah, this was a good decision. Switching over to Stormform. This is fine. This is better than before. No question about it. I think I can just tab. Let's find out. Wand of Flame. Triple Shop. I love this tile in Snake where you get the triple shops. Very good. Very good stuff. Chemistry. Mortality is Faith. Not relevant. Pro Fire is relevant. Yeah, the Pro Fire Ring, huh? Double Pro Fire Rings potentially instead of Ring of Strength for Zot 5. It's a possibility. I'm going to wait though. I'm going to see what else we get. Okay. I must have something in my RC file. Does it count as a blink maybe? It could count as blink, and I do have something in my RC file to make blink ask if I want to do it or not. The fact that I gotta triple click that is very annoying. Especially when I have it on P. So, timeout, friends. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm just gonna guess here that it counts as a blink, and so we'll turn that off and see if it works. You wonder if there's also a mistaken warning for using blink bolt below the shape-shifting threshold? There could be. That's true. That's a good point. Let's see if it at least takes one of those away, right? Because I feel like it shouldn't be giving 2 warnings, certainly. The 1 warning kind of makes sense, but double? Okay, I got no warnings that time. So it appears I was just getting random double warnings for having blink as a warning, which is weird. Yeah, now I can just hit P and jump on people, which is very good. Very, very good, actually. Very good, very fun, very strong. Okay, this guy's scary. So we'll blink bolt to him and cleaving attack. Oh man, this is so good. Level 17. Do you guys feel how strong this is? I do. I can't target that? Why? Huh. Not sure why the quick cast wasn't working. Weird. Just tab. P for pounce, indeed. It feels really good on a cat too. Just pounce on everything. It's pretty strong. Now, as long as I have enough R hubris, we should be great. Feeling good about this. That's a Trove. Hello, Trove. What do you got for me? Bane of Lethargy, 1.9 levels. I'm at level 17, so it'll wear off before I'm going into Abyss. I'm pretty sure Troves are weighted for items that you can use. So I'm not going to get a bunch of armor and stuff, right? It should be rings. I don't need our hubris when I have extra lives. That's a fair point, Mukau. Yeah, fair point. I think we're going to take this. We're pretty fast in terms of our attacks. The scary thing is that we're about to go to Swamp 4, though I don't have to. I could go into Vaults, actually. You'd go for this? Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's ever anything in here now. Just for looks. Resist Pot, Death Talisman, probably not using that. Blade Talisman I don't think goes very well with us. We've got Sanguine with RN int. I'll take it. Neat staff that I can't use, and we get a ring and 2 of these. Hey, this is valid. Amulet of Wild Shape is what I'm wearing, so we get free RC and Will. Another Wild Shape with RC and Dex, but has slow. Okay. RC Strength, so that's a better Strength one. RC Regen. Okay. So we're at least going to switch out the Wild Shape into this one. I don't think we do this one, even though the Dex would be quite nice for EV. My EV's at 51 right now. Whew. Let's go with that. Let's get the Willpower. I lost health there because Wild Shape was not online for a moment, I think is all that was. Yeah, pretty amazing. Ozo's Refrig, gonna get RC for sure. Yep. Pretty good pickup, because I needed some RC. What do we want here over Strength? Do I go Strength RC, or do I go... Positive Energy isn't relevant right now. Another Fire Resist ring would be fine. I guess we'll just do this. We'll keep our Strength. What's our base damage? 63. We're at negative 10% HP on this talisman, which is cool. We're still getting more AC from it, and EV. So we definitely want to keep leveling that up. I think it's worth it to go to 23 on shapeshifting before I turn anything else back on, but then I really needed to jam this stuff. Okay, well that was a good trove. 1.9 levels now. How slow am I? Like 1.2, I want to say? Your flying speed is very slow. I think I'm 1.2. Oh, nope, there it is, 1.3. Just got to remember to check the right place. Okay, Snake 4. I don't like this Zot trap being here, so we're just going to go around the corner. That's interesting. I don't know why I thought otherwise, but I just used Blink Bolt point blank, and it worked. So that's kind of cool. Is this going to be the vault? I could use Rev. I only have 4, though. I'm going to wait. What are you? +1 trident? That's fine. Number 1 cat, says Tactical. Yeah, this lightning cat is spectacular, I have to say. Yeah, so this is the vault, and I've got this lava pit here that I can fly over, which is really cool. Very fun, very strong. And I'm also learning right now that bolt cooldown is random. It isn't 5 turns, it's random within a range. So that's interesting too. Okay. Stealth is kind of paying off because I'm getting like a lower number of enemies than you'd kind of expect here. This is a bunch of dudes, unfortunately. I've got to be careful with lethargy. Lethargy. I'm going to say it right. Lethargy. Trog's hand feels good. Did I fail? Oh, I put it on Q. Okay. Salamander. These guys blend right in. They're pretty hard to see. I also will be getting like Ettins and cool stuff like that from Brothers in Arms. Really good, strong, berserked friends if I need them. So I could be using that a little bit too. Currently not feeling like we really need it. Tab, 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 tab. So many tabs. All the tabs. Smash that tab button. Okay. Now we panic. We've got the teleporter guy and we've got this salamander. And we're weak. So all of that's relevant stuff. Let's summon friend. So that took 1 turn. So lethargy, just to be clear, is only about movement. So as long as I stand my ground, we can attack at normal speed and do all the stuff. Okay, let's use that cleaving attack. Let's use Trog's hand. Shape-shifting on up. So we just got a bunch of HP there. Now let's go fighting, dodging, unarmed combat. We're going to take these all the way up and probably shape-shifting as well. What do we think? Probably. But let's focus the other 3. Yeah? That seems good. I think this is more or less how win rate players plays. Let's see, I'm just thinking. I kind of want some of these guys dead, but it's hard to get to them, actually. Weren't you going to go to a new god? I decided against it, Tactical. I was considering it. I don't have an easy way into Abyss to get Luganu, and I don't think I want to switch to TSO, probably. So that's where I'm at with it. I considered it. Let's get another Brother-in-Arms. Stone Giant. Cool. Got that guy dead. I got the teleporter dead. All of that feels very good. Blink Bolt. I've got another teleporter up here, unfortunately. Turn Trog's hand back on. Maybe lightning for all these guys? Lightning feels pretty good here, I think. Yeah, that was a good number of kills. Blink Bolt still offline, unfortunately. I think my Stone Giant must have killed the teleporting dude. Probably. Let's go with another Brother-in-Arms. We got Troll. This dude is doing work up here, man. Holy cow. Bolt still offline. The TSO swap, Mukau is saying, mostly worth it for extended, and I don't think we're going there. Yeah, extended, definitely TSO is a good thing to have with all the evil areas and demons and whatnot. TSO loves that, the life regen. Here's the thing, the only reason that I would consider going extended, I wasn't planning on it, but I've still got 0 deaths. And so, I don't know, I'm debating. If I like get through Zot 4 with 0 deaths, or maybe if I get through Zot 5 and clear that with 0 deaths, I might just do extended so I can get the title, the Incurious title. How much damage does this guy do? 28? You think I should do it? Okay, well, maybe. We'll see how we go. I'm just going to swap with this guy. Shield of Reflection down south. I'm going to let my friends do a little bit of work while I regen. They're doing more than a little bit of work, I'll say that. They're carrying this for me, largely. Link Bolt on him. Nice. Wow. Really solid. The Trog companions are better than I would have given them credit for in the past. I'll say that. Look at that Medusa Talisman. That's something there. I really don't want to switch off lightning now because it's so good, but I'm going to pick that up because that is stunning. I will have 2 pips of fire resist with my rings going into Zot, so plus resist potions, so I probably don't need that for Orbs of Fire, and the play is just going to be to kill them faster rather than going with high resistances. There was a Guardian Serpent in there somewhere, I don't know. I saw the notification. Let's just shout. There he is. And he's dead. Cool, that's Snake. We're at 98 max HP right now. 24 of this, 12 AC, 20 EV, bunch of damage on Blink Bolt. Unarmed combat damage is 66. Attack delay 0.6. Okay. What's the worst that could happen is dying. Yeah, well, that's true, right? If you get all the way through the game and you're still on 0 lives used, you might as well try extended. And I think if I die at any point before 15 ruins, then I probably just go win, right? I don't need another 15 ruin game. But if I'm not dead, I might as well try it. I think we'll go Swamp. I think we'll go clear Swamp 4 now. I was debating going Vaults. Malevolent Force, you say. We're marked. That's awkward. I'm going to pass a turn, let this guy step in, go up. so that all the enemies hear that mark and they start tramping over to that stairway, and I'll go down a different stairway. Boop. 3 scrolls of acquirement. No, summoning. Summoning's pretty good. Oh, I already had acquirement. No, I didn't. It was just the last scroll to be identified. Evocations Manual Resist Corrosion Ring. Whew. Dude, Resist Corrosion Ring is pretty good. But so is Manual of Evocations. I've got some good evocations. Or evocables, I should say. Good evocables. Huh. Evocation's sitting at 5, so that would make it really, really cheap. What do you guys think? Resist corrosion. I'm kind of almost done with the corrosion area of the game. And we have orbs of fire, so I don't have to worry so much about corrosion and Zot. Evocables, liberal. What a comment. What a comment. Is this the undead one? I mean, none of these guys are undead, but I'm seeing these tiles and I'm thinking, is this possibly the undead variant? Hello, you, my abyssal friend. Immune to fear, he mites, 25-20 before might, 12% to hit. By the way, Muka says, this is when win rate players abandons Trog. 75 milestones for win rate players, God Renounce. Okay, so usually it's level 21, it looks like, if I'm reading that right. Sometimes level 22, sometimes level 20. So it's like midpoint is 21 plus or minus 1 level, essentially, which is still 4 levels from now. And I'm assuming they do it in crypt, right? They abandon, then go crypt to get TSO piety up, which is what everybody else does. So I assume that's pretty standard for them. Can't have high Fs no more because the woke. Mindscapes. Muka says, yeah, 20 to 22 mostly. Like, we could. I don't know how much we really gain. The shielding is nice. The allies are nice, but we've got allies. We probably don't use Berserk ever on this character anymore, but we might. I don't know. I'm probably not going to. I think if I'm going to abandon, it's going to be for Luganu, realistically. Because I have wins with TSO and Trog, but I don't have a win with Luganu. So, and Luganu helps with the angry Trog summons. So I'm going to Brother in Arms here, and then I'm going to jump on this guy. Try to blow him up. Cool. Didn't need Brother in Arms, but we got it anyway. Swamp Worms, Explodey Guy. Explodey Guy's kind of a pain, isn't he? This is a 4-headed Hydra and an 8-headed Hydra. Ouch. Okay, we do in fact have Lerny. I was kind of hoping we didn't have Lerny, I gotta be honest. Do my minions take Lerny down? Is that sufficient? Mookow saying, I assume so, but can't parse it out without a deeper dive. Yo, usually it's in vaults. God Mollify in vaults, almost always. I don't see any crypt in there. Wow, how about that? I guess because it's so quick, all the XP? That's wild. I wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, because Trog Wrath lasted past Crypt. It probably does, yeah. So you go to Max Piety with TSO and Crypt pretty quickly, and then you go to Vault 5, and that's where it ends up. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Lerny. Lerny. I do not like you, Lerny. My gut says use friends. I only have 12 AC, 27 bite, 25% chance to hit me. I've got Summoning Scroll too, actually. Okay, so I think I'm going to use Trog summons first, and I'm going to use summoning scrolls if I need to. Or now? Do I just do it? How many do I have? 3? Let's just do it. I'm going to step. Lerny is taking damage. I'm going to blink bolt to this guy to get away from Lerny. Lerny is almost dead. Lerny needs to die faster, please. Wand of Light. Okay. Attack? Do I die here if I attack it? Probably not, right? Nice. Got it. Was that basically a stab too, wasn't it? Surely. Let's go look. I blast him. Completely off guard. So I got the stab. 3 exclamation marks. So it was a pretty good amount of damage. Killing Lerny in melee. Yeah, we're feeling ballsy on this particular character, I think. Little overconfident, maybe. Oh, shoot. We've got enraged trees, but I also have an acquirement up here. That's kind of nice. Oh, dear. Let's step away from the trees. How do we do that? Not easily, that's for sure. Blink bolt's offline. Why are the trees angry? I don't see... Oh, are they my trees? No, they're hostile. I'm not sure where the druid is. Right. Okay. Now I've got tree and both of these guys up. I wish I had random blink. That's what I wish I had. I probably shouldn't have stepped. I probably should have thought that through a little more. Six-headed, seven-headed, 7 by 18 with a 10% chance to hit me. Do I just step? If I step here, I'm away from the trees. Yeah, okay, that worked. Feeling good about it. Thorn Hunter. We got a bunch of guys down here. This is a little scary. Maybe I just teleport. I'm standing next to one enemy. I'm going to teleport. Kill that. Okay, cool. I got the Swamp Worm kill before we got out. Unfortunately, Bog Body's here. What do I do against you? Because you do a bunch of damage, don't you? And I can't dodge it. 8d8. Whew. Well, that pretty much kills me, I think. Do we brother in arms and run? Let's do it. Why is he so fast? What in the world? Is he fast in water? Oh, and I'm lethargic. He's 140% movement speed, and I'm lethargic. Womp. Womp womp. Curing? Does curing do it? Probably. I'm just going to heal wounds because that definitely saves me. Yeah, I think the curing wouldn't have done it. Ben Strider Witch. Paralyzed basically doesn't do anything. Cool. Just staying out of the water. And we'll reset. Okay, well that worked. One more heal pot than I was really hoping, but we got there. I want to kill that crab if I can. Let's try to jump on him. Nice, got there. Now I'd like to kill that druid with nothing else on the screen. That would be nice too. This is okay. That guy's not too scary when he's mited. We get our heal wounds back. Feel good about that. Let's jump on this guy. Ouch. Blink Bolt's pretty strong, I gotta say. Lots of ring options here. Our corrosion, so I guess I'm not taking the corrosion ring off of that acquirement scroll. Strength, I probably don't really need that, do I? I've already got strength on, RC, but I've got 2 pips of RC, so I guess I just throw this on. And now I have almost all the resist, actually. Just missing negative resist. This is pretty good. This is a good setup. Sentinel's Mark, not really relevant at this point. Okay, acquirement scrolls. Let's see what we can do. So I think Manual of Evocations for sure. And then we've got one more. And we get Manual of Stealth, Dexterity, or lots of gold. Well, I'm not training stealth right now, and I don't need the gold, so I'm just going to hang on to this. Okay, we got 2 ruins. Let's go to... We're at level 18. I could go to vaults and try to get banished. I think we want to go to Abyss for 3rd ruin. I could do Vault 5. Certainly with the cleave attack that we've got going on right now. I have Immolation, but I only have 1 pip of fire resist, so that doesn't feel particularly good. Let's go Elf and see what we think. Crackle of Arcane Power. This is the same entry vault I had on the last game. I do have this Will Plus amulet on, so I could take that off once we see a Banisher. And I could throw this on, say. That feels pretty good, I think. Just to get banished and then switch back once we're in the Abyss, potentially. Yeah, maybe. Holy Wrath Partisan, that's fine. Let's blink over here. Why are you trying to get away? Stay put. That was another Storm Talisman. I assume it was a basic one? Yeah, it'd be nice to get a modified one with some other resists, like fire potentially. Nice, good Blink Bolt. I wonder if you get stabs. Does anybody know, do you get stabs on your Blink Bolts if they're asleep? Bjornyor's Mausoleum. This is going to be negative damage, largely. So I could switch this for a negative ring. That seems wise. Let's have a look around. Undead, negative damage type stuff, probably. What's this, a Necromancer? What's happening? Or did those just spawn in here? I don't remember. This isn't one I've done too many times, actually. Most of the other Wizlabs I've seen quite a lot. Okay, this guy's scary. His chance to hit's not going to be very high, but 3d26 damage against low AC feels not great. Let's get a friend. Seems like a good place to start. Nice. Laughing Skull, where you at? Let's get another friend, I think. Switch. Trog friend's pretty good. Pretty strong. How much damage do you actually do? 67 hasted. 64 on the rocks, but he can't throw when he's berserked, so he's just a puncher at 67 damage. He does more damage than I do, doesn't he? Yeah, per hit. Pretty cool. Pretty strong. Neat. Going well so far, I gotta say. Convictard, welcome to the stream. Says, I don't have much DCSS experience, so sorry if this is a silly question. Do higher levels of stealth not help much? They do help quite a lot, actually. So I've got 3 pips of stealth right now. We'll look at the next enemy that's sleeping, and you can see what its chance to detect each turn is. The only reason I don't have tons of stealth right now, really, is that I'm not primarily a stabber. Primarily, I'm a melee dude. Oof. Who's the summoner here? This guy. So if I was on a stabber class, I would be training stealth up to the 12 to 15 range probably, so that my stabs were more likely. And also, you get bonus damage on your stabs based on stealth. And so you want more stealth with your stabbers. Since my stabs on this character are like a icing on the cake kind of thing, they're tangential to what I'm doing, then I'm not leveling it very high at this point. I also make quite a lot of noise, I expect, with the blink bolt. I'm expecting that's loud. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I agree with what 3-letter here is saying, that stealth is useful for casters and stabbers in particular. This is really a melee dude, so that's why. And don't feel bad about asking basic questions. I like helping new players, and everybody, I get told new things all the time. So this game is very deep and very complex, so feel free to ask whatever questions come up. Okay, I think I'm going to jump on this guy. Probably. 93 to hit. Wow. I took a bunch of damage there. It's Trog's hand. Kill. There we go. I am slightly drained. Another summoner. Actually, multiple summoners here. Good thing I've got cleave. Too bad there's a necromancer. Got there. Okay, so that was the main vault. That was a bit sketch. But it works. The cleaving damage is a big deal on this character, on this particular talisman. A bunch of nothing there, unfortunately. Just tab that. Cool. Free XP. Not a lot of loot. Not particularly expensive, though, either. So, no complaints. Okay, so did I get the stab there? Certainly got a bunch of damage. I don't think I stabbed, though. Dread, welcome to the stream. Storm Kitty, I've been having a blast learning DCSS. Good. I'm enjoying that you're enjoying this game that I love. And yeah, Storm Kitty, very fun, very powerful. Short sword of electrocution is not relevant because we're immune to electricity. We are vaguely, just in case anybody's wondering, vaguely looking for a banisher here to get ourselves banished. which is kind of why I'm an elf and not volts. And to that end, I think I'm going to switch this off, take the willpower off so I have a better chance of getting banished. And I could do this for the dex. The slow is about a 1% chance to hit. I think we will. So now I should have 2 pips of willpower. Yeah. And a pretty good chance of getting banished. This is going pretty easy so far. These guys are very squishy, luckily. And the high evasion, I'm at 60 EV right now. High evasion plays out really well in this zone because the most dangerous enemies are things like this, the archers. He has 9% to hit me right now, melee. 18% chance to notice me, to your question about stealth earlier. There you go, 18% per turn. I'm just going to jump on him. What's this? I kind of like to look at the unrans, even though we can't use them. Just out of curiosity. I like seeing cool items, I guess. I'm guessing that is from my Diablo 2 days, where I like to see the loot, see what can roll, stuff like that. Okay, let's blink, kill. 62 base damage at 0.6 delay. So I'd be happy to attack a little faster than we are right now. This is quite a room. What's the play? Could just blink over here to take out the archer. But I think this blink is better now. Lethargy is lifted. Excellent. Lethargy, lethargy, lethargy. I'm going to say it right. One of these times. I'm going to say it right. I just got a bunch of lag there. Resist corrosion ring again. Okay, that's elf 2. Just cruising. Whoa, a lot more guys here. Hello. Let's shut door. Down we go. I do like to use a revelation on this floor. It can be scary, and it can be good to know where this vault entrance is. So we're going to block this off, and we're going to block off pretty much this whole area here, I think. Convict says, how much lethargy left, or is it gone? It just popped off. It's gone. So I got lethargy from the trove. Took a trove where I found a bunch of amulets and stuff. Very good. Very good trove. Very worth. And it wore off pretty quickly, realistically. Ooh, is this Roka's pack? Gotta be careful. Feeling like it might be Roka's pack. Okay, it's not, maybe? Interesting. Well, I should have checked his chance to hit on the archer. I forgot to care. Tremor stones, blink. Gold, gold, gold. Okay, that's the whole excluded area. How do you block off areas like that? Is it to stop fast traveling there? It is to stop fast traveling there. What you do is you hit Shift X, so capital X, to go to this like look around menu, and then you hit E on a tile. One E blocks the whole area. Another E on the same space you blocked before takes it down to a single tile. The next D turns it off. Very useful for stopping auto-explore. There's our banisher. 2 banishers, in fact. 5%. I kind of want to isolate them, actually, but I could read vulnerability. Yeah, no problem. Feel free to ask any other questions you got. Happy to help. My viewers sometimes help me with things, so if I can help my viewers in return, I'm happy to do it. Okay, there's our banisher. This guy is a mutator, unfortunately, so we don't like that. Finally made it to the lair last run, but got smashed in layer 4, says Dread. Well, making it to lair is half the battle, basically, once you get decent at the game, so that's pretty good. Let's see, do I actually want to do this? I think I do. I think what I'm going to do, I really don't like this mutator in the back here. It'll be gone when I come back from Abyss. I'm at level 19. That's really when you want to go in. So I guess I'm going to do it. I'm going to go... This guy's in the way, though, too. Yeah, okay. Vulnerability. Chance to banish 39. That's pretty good. And then... What do I do here? Kind of step... Oh, he keeps summoning more stuff. You jerk. I'd like you to banish me, please, and I don't want to get mutated by this guy, if I can help it. Man, now I got cleave on this guy, and I've got all kinds of nasty stuff. This isn't going how I wanted it to, I gotta admit. Maybe I can blink bolt this guy? No? Okay. Boy, he just keeps summoning really nasty demons. Iron Shot. This one's Torment. I'm going to kill this one. And hopefully there's another Banisher. I know there was at least one more. There he is. What's your chance? 43. Okay. What do I do? Hit him with Wand of Flame to pull? Can you banish me, please? Now I'm slowed. Come on, dude. I'm not also no longer vulnerable. Rip. Okay, there's another Banisher. This is starting to get a little risky, I gotta admit. Yeah, exactly. That's not banish. You're using the wrong spell, sir. 11%. So basically what I want to do is stay out of the 5 range. Actually, I want to stay at 7 range optimally. But I'm not going to be able to do that right now, because of the way this is playing out. Could Wand of Light this guy. 64. Because I'm going to end up getting myself in a bad position here, I'm afraid. There's nothing for the damnation, unfortunately. Like, I can't do anything about that, and they've both got it, which is just terrible. Mind Burst, 32. I'm going to Wand of Light. Ouch. Because of the slow. I'm now at 4 HP. think I'm going to want to light again. This should keep me alive, but it might not. I think it's fine. Nope, I died. Okay. That's fine. That's our first life used. So let's go back up here. Try again to get banished. Oof. Okay, we're just going to have to go ham on this guy, I think, because he's going to use LRD when we're in this hallway, which is going to hurt. So we're going to jump on him. What is Damnation? Damnation is a form of damage that cannot be resisted, dodged, or checked. I don't think it checks AC either. It's just like true damage, essentially. Okay, we got a second one up here. Okay, easy peasy when we actually just focus on killing stuff. This guy's a little scary, isn't he? LRD, lightning bolt at 7. Oh yeah, the lightning and the poison are irrelevant. Iron, so he's only got long range stuff that can hurt me. So we'll just blink bolt you for the kill. Nice. Reset blink bolt. Do it again. Reset. Master Archer is a little scary. He's got an absolute ton of damage. 58. So basically, I just want to pull back here and get him to come around the corner for me. Like that, stand in the fire and everything. So good. It's so good. Ring of Slaying, sure. I'm not going to be using that. There's another Banisher. Okay. I'd like to get that guy killed. This guy has darts and nothing else relevant. So if we could get banished here, that would be great. Let's go vulnerability. Kind of just step away. This is not going as smoothly as I would like, I have to be honest. Man. Okay, this guy has, so there's Hurl Damnation for you. He's also hitting me with Torment is what happened there. I'm going to have to abandon Abyss, I'm afraid. This is starting to cost me too much. Let me catch up on chat here. Pie4 says, I'm starting to watch the earlier part of the run at 3 stars. Oh, at 3x speed. I just got Evo manual, but I didn't see you turn training on for it. No, because I want to focus other stuff. Basically, I'll come back around to Evo probably at the end. But yeah, I'm like trying to get fighting up to get more life, trying to get unarmed up to get my attack speed down. Currently sitting at 0.6 attack delay. I'd like to get that down to 0.5. 65 base damage. So probably the play here is to just attack this guy, which will despawn all the demons. Pretty high chance to hit. There you go. I also killed the other elf. Now we got to reset again. Very much not what I had in mind when I came here to get banished. This has been the roughest attempt to get banished I've had in quite a few games, I gotta say. Nice, got the stab. Jump on that guy. What do you have? Why do you look weird? Mace of Variability. That's why. Ring of our poison, our corrosion, MP, slay, stealth down. Short bow of draining. Do we give it one more shot? I don't mind about using the vulnerability scrolls. I never use these. And in general, I'm not using these on this character. So that's not an issue. It's just that every time I'm trying to get this to work, I'm like running low on health. Feels terrible. 7. Yeah. Okay. Let's pull him back a bit. About to here, we'll go vulnerability. He gets a mutator right off the bat. Of course he does. Is that a second mutator? Or is that the same one? Another mutator. Now we've got this guy, which can torment. Whoa, blinded? Enfeebled? Dazed? Excuse me? Oh, 56% on that. Ouch. Wow, I couldn't get that guy killed. And now I'm slowed. Boy, oh boy. I'm having a rough time here trying to force this. Well, this guy's vulnerable. What does fear look like? Yeah, danger indeed. Evocations feels like a skill you train on every character because you are guaranteed to find evocables and wands on the floor, says the Claneman. Yeah, I mean, Calaman, sorry. The Calaman says that. Yes, that's basically true. I got a lot of these wands really early, and so I wanted to focus that pretty early. Yeah, I was going to look at Scroll of Fear. It is my last one. Low percent chance on this guy. So I could just heal pot, probably. What else we got? Invis is kind of relevant here, I think. Could have went Lignification, actually, against the Mutator. Whose summons are these? Oh, they have to be this guy's. So if I can kill this guy, I'm feeling much safer. I guess we'll heal. And then I think I'm going to Blink Bolt through you. No? Well, hang on. What's my base attack? 0.9? Okay. Sad cat is sad. This is not how we wanted this to go. I'm kind of feeling like this is going to be a Vaults 5 run against my wishes. I'm going to give it one more shot. That's a little awkward. I'd like this guy dead, please. He did not die. Can I Blink Bolt to you? There we go. Do the thing, please. What is your percent chance? 43. I swear to God, if you didn't want to be banished by these guys, they would banish you every freaking time. But the second you want to be banished, he's like, no chance. No chance I'm banishing you, sir. Not today. Feels so bad. Very cool weapon art there with the little fan, the chaotic fan. Ring of the Tortoise. Could be relevant. Well, hopefully we get some resources here that make me feel less bad about how all of that went just there. Okay, we get another mirror. We're going to get a curing pot, immolation scroll, curing pot, box of beast. That's a good pickup. 2 healing pots. Yeah, okay. I feel better about that. Hey, you got Stormform online, says Plank. I sure did, and it is feeling very strong. If you would have just watched what I did there, I was trying to get banished and having just a terrible time at doing it. We actually died the first time as well. Just trying to get banished, right? Just screwing around trying to get banished. So that's unfortunate. I guess we're doing Vaults 5 on this game. At that rate. Probably. I could also dive depths. I think we just go Vaults 5, probably. Shafted. Great. Can I stealth away? Sure can. There's a downstairs if I need an out. 2 downstairs if I need outs. Stab. Oh, you know what I should do? Come to think of it. Let me switch back my amulet here to the better one with the willpower. That makes a lot more sense. Unfortunately, I lost some HP by doing that. Let's summon a Brother-in-Arms. Do it again. Cool. Let's check up here. Got to be an upstairs somewhere, right? There it is. And a heal pot. Back up to 8 heal pots, despite the number of them that I've used this game. I don't know how many it is. It's quite a few, though. Tab, 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 tab. Manual of Stealth, probably not using that. Convict says, are there alternate ways to get banished? There's one unique that's really good at banishing. Probably not Sonya. Yeah, Sonya can do it if she has the correct brand on her dagger. The Erocula Giant, or Oni, I guess, or whatever, can banish, but I already killed that one. Brother-in-Arms is spammable at this point, especially on Felid, because I don't need my high piety to get weapons, right? So it's basically just piety for the Hand of Trog Hand and Brother-in-Arms. That's all I'm using it for at this point. So yeah, pretty spammable overall. Ouch. Oh, I don't have Arc Corrosion, do I? That's a little awkward. We got there, though. Ouch. Let's jump down here on these guys, I think. Just trying to stay in melee with them as long as we can. Hey, Wiglef. You're scary. No Aralac. How much damage? 38 Hellfire Mortar. So if I stand right here specifically, he can't cast Hellfire Mortar on me, which seems very, very good. Oh yeah, get wrecked, Wiglif. Is that? Oh, it's cancellation. I was hoping it was, I mean, cancellation's good. I thought it might be XP, though. Hey, is that one XP? No, magic. Okay. Still looking for XP pot. Optimally. Level 20. We're back up to having 2 spare lives. Let's just step in here. We'll just cleave. Branded cleave. Pretty good. Yaktor, jump on that one. The old kitty cat pounce. Manual fighting. Scroll of summoning. Yes, and yes. Yeah, so this cost went down. We just used this manual up, so that is really looking good. Shapeshifting is coming up very slowly at this rate. I think we just keep going as is. This looks fine. Back down we go. Another requirement scroll. Scroll of blinking. Teleports. Silence might be useful. I'm going to grab this acquirement, I think. We've got one already, and we're going to take gold on it, so that buys the second scroll here, or the third scroll overall. Pro Fire. Manual of fighting again. Do I need 2 manuals of fighting? Maybe. I don't need any of this stuff, so I'll save this one for now. At this rate, we'll find entrance to Abyss. Wiglif has the best spells, no kidding. The old Hellfire Mortar. Pie4 says, I remember we checked Temple, so we know it's not corrupted. Yes, but there might be a corruption somewhere with an altar to Laganu outside of Abyss. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, if I will or not. At this stage, go Luganu. I'm not going 15 ruins for sure, so I'm not sure that it's really worth. In fact, I'm pretty certain that it's suboptimal, realistically, to try to switch gods at this stage. Let's jump on you. Ouch. Why did that hurt so much? That felt a little iffy. I could have berserked there, actually. Ouch. I blinked to him and he knocked me back immediately. Okay, here's a bunch of cold damage. We have a single pip of cold. Oh, I've still got positive energy on. I probably don't need that. That's why I was taking so much ice damage. I think we should go back to this one. Certainly in this vault, we'll do that. Weird unguarded crypt there. Usually you get some undead or death knights or something. Just trying to jump on those ranged guys. First and foremost. Anything that can do damage to me from afar, I'm using the blink to get right on top of them. And it's going pretty well. The manual stack or reset. They are additive. They don't both work at the same time, but they add to the total duration of XP that you can get, essentially. This guy could be scary right here. There's probably 2 of them. Nope, just 1. That's one of my least favorite enemies in the entire game. Ooh, let's jump on this one. Nice, got a double kill. Jump on you. Worthless shop of armor. I am just a little bit disappointed that I died. I really shouldn't have. That was probably going too hard to get the banishment, honestly. Just backing away from the walls so that ice guy can't hit me with ice every turn. He basically does nothing if you stand out in an open tile like that. Yet another bookshop. That cleave damage, so good. I don't think I have to worry about any of this. Corroding? Yeah, corroding's a bit scary. Let's jump on you. Jump on you. Nice. Up to 20 curings. Yeah, the pounce just feels so thematically correct on the cat, honestly. Blink Bolt looks like a pouncing cat. Very cool. That's a bit awkward. Let's blink up here. And it does reset pretty quickly. The cooldown is very short. As little as 5 turns, maybe? Okay, Vault's 4. Here we go. So 6,000 XP with 2 manuals consecutive. So good. Yeah, it is really good. It's good to find both. I don't know that we'll actually need it going to 27, probably. I also don't think we're getting to 27 on this character, but maybe. Almost certainly not. We're up to 79 base damage, 121 health. Part of me thinks we stop dodging. I could also stop talismans, actually. We're going to get a bit more damage from it, a bit more AC, a bit more EV. I don't know how worth that is, considering how expensive it is. Like, just leveling fighting is giving us some percent damage. You can see it down here. It's giving us HP. Right, unarmed combat's going to increase our attack speed. We're currently at 0.5, though. It's really good. Really, really good. 2 attacks a turn. I think I'm going to shut shapeshifting down. And likewise, I think I'm going to take dodging to 21. I know this isn't quite what win rate players does, but they're also going 15 ruins. So I want to make sure my fighting is getting to a relevant level before the end game, basically. Nice. The willpower paying off right there. '21. We'll go Dex. At 19 strength, and we're going to go up to 28 Dex. Let's look at our damage again. 81 base. Let's dive in. Step. Marked. Again. Retreating to the stairs. Passing turns on stairs. Nobody came. Cool. Not bad. This guy's scary. How scary? 63 plus 42. I'm going to summon a friend, I think. Okay. All these guys have brilliance, the ones that matter. This guy summons. He's scary. 66 EV. These guys have 7% to hit me, 13%. So do I jump on the brain? Oh, I can't do it right now. Blink Bolt's down. I'm going to teleport here, I think. We've got smiters and all kinds of other stuff. We'll just reset that. Trog's hand for a bit of healing. Yet another malevolent force. Teleported. Okay. Cleave damage. Good stuff. Fighting to 20. Dodging up. Okay. Back to tabbing. Plank says shapeshifting is the best use of XP in Stormform. You think? Because of the AC in particular? Like you're going to get 5 more EV and you're going to get 2.1 more AC at this point. And the base damage is really good. It's just so expensive though, compared to fighting, considering that I have the manuals, 37 versus 14. I feel like that's hard to justify in a 3-round game. You can change your amulet if you find a better one. I'm probably not finding a better one though. Like I have the Death Talisman, but I'm not doing that. I don't think. Right? The best one is the Stormform on this cat. At least that's what I'm led to believe. What's the command to show what you're studying in text? Yeah, M. Oh, that's the @ symbol. Shift 2. Is that what you mean? Studying fighting evocations, flying, base damage, stats, all that kind of stuff. I mean, even unarmed combat is cheaper than shapeshifting. And is giving 1-to-1 damage too. So I'm not sure that's right, Plank. Honestly. Plank says AC, EV, base blink. Yeah, fighting with manual may be worth, but compared to UC, dodging, shapeshifting is more useful. I'm not going to do that. If it's different, if shapeshifting is different than unarmed plus fighting with a manual, I would both be surprised and expect it's very small. The difference is small. So I'm going to go with this because my gut says that's correct. It may or may not be. I think the difference is probably small at this stage. Quite a vault here. We've got a summoner. We've got markers. There's one summoner down. That's nice. Okay. We've got a tarantula. That's curious. There's the summoners. One more summoner. And Blinkbolt is down, unfortunately. Just waiting for Blinkbolt to come back up. There it is. Jump on brain. Nice. What a strange vault. Oh, it's a shapeshifter. Let's kill that real quick. We got a shark. That's probably another shapeshifter, actually. Yep, definitely is. Jump on you and kill you. Well, you're squishy. Vault Sentinel. Convoker. Did I kill all the brains? I must have killed the brains. Okay, that's V4. We're at level 21. I guess we'll go depths before we dive into Vaults 5. That's generally the play. 54 says, you are using a shape-shifting amulet, right? I am, yes. It's also the best amulet I've found, right? I have 3 shape-shifting amulets. Oh, I do have this, too. Should I be using this? R Poison, R Corrosion? Maybe. Slay 2? Over Strength? Maybe. There's also Ring of the Tortoise, which could be really strong, actually. Over Strength? I might. Anyway, back to the amulets. I got distracted there. Sorry, I've got Regen. Regen plus C. And then Wild Shape, basically, right? So I'm not like losing out right now. Yeah, because this is technically level 19 shapeshifting. That's the cost of it. Which makes it astonishingly expensive by comparison. If I was actually at level 24 training this would be in the 40s or 50s. So, I don't know. I mean, I usually trust you, Plank, but I don't feel like that could be right on a 3-rune game. I'm certainly surprised. I would be surprised if it were true. I'm going to switch these rings. What am I switching to? Tortoise or our corrosion strength? Let's go tortoise. 72 base damage, so I lost about 8 or 9 base attack to pick up 8 AC. That's close, but it feels pretty good, I think. I'm going to try to retake my stairs here. Actually, we're just going to go up. Reset that. Pass turn, go up. This is basically my Vault 5 tactic right here. I didn't need to do it, but that's what we're doing. So, ooh, do we want corrosion here now? Maybe I do just want corrosion ring and strength. Let me look at my attack now. Went back up to 79, plus I have the corrosion resist. Certainly against these enemies, this feels right. What command was it to see damage in AC in the text? The @ It's the @ symbol. Shift 2, same as before. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I just keep hitting that to check my damage, mostly. And attack delays in here, that's kind of the most relevant stuff. You can actually see the calculation for damage right there, if you want it. Let's switch back. In general, I feel like the AC is better. I'm not sure on that one. Ooh, it's the big ice axe. I like that weapon. Theoretically. I mean, I don't really use it most of the time, but it's cool. Double stab. Blink. Baishu Zen over there. Frostbite. It gives you fly, RC, freezing clouds, freeze. It's very good. Here's a banisher. 0% to banish. I think we're not doing that anymore. I think that tactic has run its course in my motivation for now. I'm immune to your electrical damage when it comes, so I guess I just want to jump on you and kill quickly. You haven't even seen me yet. Now she has. Boop. Wowzers. You tanky. Couldn't do any damage to me, though. Okay, here's Dragon Coil. Is there a world where we want to switch? Probably not. RF, RC, R Poison. No RLEC, but I think I've got it on a ring or something, don't I? EV goes down to 25. AC up by just a touch. UC damage kind of stays around the same. Breath attack times 2 is 3d27. Probably not, right? Yeah, I agree. It is one of my favorite uniques as well. She's very cool. Very dangerous from time to time. Reflect, Rampage, Shield. That's interesting. RLEC, RF, Int, Ring is interesting. What rings do I have on? Basically the same thing, right? RF, RLEC, and Dex. Probably not. 2/3 of my EV is a big drop. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm sitting at 66. It's amazing. So I don't think we're doing dragon. Is there any way to see the transformed version of Baishizen via inspecting or in the help? You always have to resort to wiki. I'm not sure on that. Maybe in the help file would be the only thing. Not via inspecting, no. Let's jump on Necromancer. Wand of Ice Blast. More Wand of Ice Blast. There's Yara's Violent Unraveling. I love seeing that on my spellcaster runs. We're just going to back up here for a minute. Yeah, I was hoping these guys didn't buff. That's why you want to kill those Necromancers ASAP. Let's get Brother in Arms, maybe? Let's go 2 of them. Okay, Brothers are down. So are the Necromancers. I was hoping to back up just enough turns for that to wear off. Yeah, about like that. That extra step was unfortunate. Unfortunate accident. But that's all right. We got there. I just skipped right over that ring. What was that? Obviously nothing relevant, huh? Ring of Wizardry. Got it. Gels is in there. Gels Gravitas. Looks like I got to dig to get into that. And I think I want to do that because Gels is amazing. There's also Digging Wand in there. Yeah, we're going to do this. There should be an Unran with Yara's brand. That would be super cool. Also, way, way powerful. The closest thing to it is the Plutonium Sword, which does mutation damage. But it doesn't actually unravel anything, so not the same. But very cool. I mean, very similar. Guys, I'm just going to take a really quick break here. And I'll be right back to finish this. All right, we're back. Thanks for your patience. Let's open this up. 14 Wands of Digging. I think... yeah, we'll just open this one up. One entrance here. And then I should just be able to melee attack from this position, I expect. The summoner is a little scary, but he's probably going to step up. Let's hit you with lightning, I guess. Both these guys. For good measure. Yeah, I one-shot him. Nice. Focus the Tengu. Focus the Sphinx. And Blink Bolt. Nice. Get our digging back, a mutation pot. We're up to 8 resistance pots. That's pretty awesome. Gell's Tambourine, one of my favorite items in the game. Pro Fire, nice. Don't have to buy that now. Yeah, nice little vault there. Just having a double check. 4 pips of willpower feels very good. Okay, on we go. Nine resist pots. What's this vault going to be? A variety of scary things, basically. Mostly Etten-style creatures. And now cold creatures. Seems fine. Nobody can even damage me. 66 EV plus 20 AC. 10 resistance pot. Another Gels. Up to 5 mutation pots. Boy, we're going to be cooking in Zot. This feels great. What else we got? Ring of Strength on a Fire Giant somewhere. There you are. Ring of Strength and Int. Anti-Magic Berserker. It's fine. Box of Beast is good. We take out the fragile guy right away, which is very important. Critical stuff. Take out Brain. Level 22, 137 max HP. Feels pretty good. You see all those summons? They were up for a split second, but that could have got scary really fast. I don't have any negative resist, so we got to be careful about that. Feeling extraordinarily strong, I gotta say. Would I still rather be a summoner? Probably. But this feels very good. Like, as melee guys go. I like this better than the troll, I think. Like, the troll had some awesome throwing abilities with those large rocks, and that was very fun. But I do think this is obviously safer. And probably stronger, too. I don't know. Certainly feels good. 2 haste pots. That leaves a little something to be desired. So we just got shafted down to depths 4, which is just a bit unfortunate. We're going to pull the whole team now. Let's get away from that alarm trap. That could be quite bad for us. Upstairs? Upstairs? Anyone? Anywhere? This could be Zot, so we're going to avoid that for now. There's our upstairs. It's all good. Can't beat the extra life. Yeah, that's the main thing on Felid, right? Like, Storm Talisman here is very good. And you could go Storm Talisman on trolls, sure. And it would be probably pretty good, but the extra life is everything on the Felid. Like, it's the only thing that makes the species good in a lot of ways. Obviously, being tiny and getting the bonus EV is a pretty big deal. Like, I'm not underrating that by any means, but those extra lives are basically everything here. Let's see, do I want to blink bolt this guy maybe? Yeah, that felt good. Pie4 says somewhere around here is that abyss entrance, right? Yes, 1 guaranteed on depths 3 always. So we'll see what we want to do at that point when I find it. We're currently level 22, which probably means that we enter on Abyss 5, in which case, well, I'm not doing that. I don't think. I think Vaults 5 is better than Abyss 5. But worse than Abyss 3 and 4. That's kind of where I'm at with it right now. It could be in here. Let's go check. It probably isn't, but haste pot. No, this is a hell gate. Wand of Light's nice. Juggernaut. Juggernaut's scary, right? 80 plus 40. So he can very close to one-shot me. He's fast. Only has a 20% chance to hit. So, just in time for us to decide not to switch, says Pi4. Yeah, no kidding. I'm just over leveling it right now. 22 might be viable. 23 is probably not. Wow, he just destroyed my ally there. Nice. Get him, ally. That's what we like to see. I'm going to blink on that guy. Hopefully he doesn't smash me. 3 acquirement scrolls. I guess that means we need to use them. Yeah, fighting wore off. So we're going to get that fighting manual. See if I can get my wording right. Fighting manual back on. What else we get? Evocations again. We're not doing that. So we'll go gold. That's a good amount of gold. And stealth, chemistry, invis. Invis is kind of cool. I think we're going to get gold, though. We probably use it. I don't think I'm ever putting that on, unfortunately. Like, I like the plus invis. That's a pretty big deal. FeBe. Oh, FeBe. You're scary. 13% chance to hit, but I'm not very resistant to its abilities. So I think we're just going to avoid you if we can. I do have resist pot, of course. There's Abyss. Okay. Let's check. You can always check. Might be as pulled as deep as Abyss 5. Might be. I've got 13 teleport scrolls. I don't know. I think we'll go vaults on this game. I hesitate to do that, but did that FeBe wake up? I bet it did, unfortunately. Yep. Okay. So, resist bot. We've got 10. Blink bolt. Trog's hand, brothers in arms. Attack with friend. Please die. Nice. We get there. That felt pretty good. I'm pretty sure Plank always goes V5 here. If you're still here, Plank, what do you think? V5 for sure, right? Ooh. Why are you here? This must be a hell entrance. Stunning burst, Sirach fall with ice guys here, so we're getting hit with that. Probably. This might just be a teleport. Yep. Most certainly was. That's a scary spot over there. Do I have RC? I could get more RC. On this ring. Over the armor, I think I'm going to for this. Plank says, yeah, in general, I just do V5 now, and having cleave makes the entrance easy. That's what I figure too, with cleave. Feels pretty good. This will be... Boy, I haven't done a Vaults 5 in quite a few games. I don't know. 10 maybe? Not sure. Quite a few. I've been doing Abyss, strictly Abyss, for quite a few games. All right, this guy is a pain. I'm going to Brother in Arms and back up. Blink Bolt? Nice. Got there. That guy's meant to be in hell, not standing out here, tormenting me with his Rockfall ability. Let's Brother in Arms again. I have so much piety on this guy. And then I think we'll just go ahead and dive in here. Oh my god, it's so bad. We get the Lich right away. These guys, so many spawns too. I don't see any loot that I need right there. The Lich's orb kills one of its friends. It's pretty good to see. I'm just going to keep backing up. These guys are going to disappear at some point. At some point, you say. We'll clear the rest of the level. Doesn't really look like there's any loot down there for me. No. Just this pot, which we'll grab and then run away. We've got wand there, don't care. We're going to skip it. Let's dive down here on the summoner. Feels good. Another summoner. That's LRD. It's pretty painful. Never misses. I guess we should switch back to our armor, shouldn't we? It feels a lot better to have this on, I gotta say. Juggernaut again. Brother in Arms. Sweet. Didn't even need it. Boris plus Vampire Mage. Not sure where Boris went. There he is. Look at these guys. Should I switch to corrosion resist? Or I could just drink a resist pot. Also feels okay. Yeah, what could go wrong? Drop Trog, learn a port, get wands, die to Trog's Wrath. What could go wrong? Resist pot gives me our corrosion and lets me keep my AC. Boris dead. Trog's hand. Still not corroded. Never worried. Not even a bit. '23 level. 146 HP. That's a fine amount of AC. I mean, HP, rather. AC is fine too, but 146 is pretty solid. We're at 24 fighting, 25 unarmed. Just keep going. Just take them all the way, I think. Excuse me. This is going to be Draconians, right? Nope. Just kidding. They're somewhere else. The Draconians you're looking for are not in this vault. I've already got 2 Gravitambourines. Do I want a third? That's a bunch of mutation. I think I'm going to skip it. You might want to set the RC file so you can see when the manual ends, says Pi4. That's a good idea. What's the code? Do you know the code? If you do, I'll put it in. Corroder. That's okay. 4 corrosion, we'll pull back. Blink. This is fine. Pretty easy vault entrance, actually. Or Zot entrance, rather. Okay, that's all of depths. We're sitting at level 23. I guess it's time to go Vaults 5, yeah. Vaults 4. God, I hate Vaults 5. Have I said that before? I do. This looks like a good downstairs. Only 3 guys can be around me at once. Seems fine. Force more. Message. Finished your manual. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll go put it in right now. Where are my force mores? Force spell targeter? Close enough. Force more message. Finish your manual. Sweet. Thank you for that. All right. Calamax says, thought people would find Vaults 5 the most fun part of the run. I really find Abyss very fun, actually. I know that's a hot take for some people, but it's my favorite zone in the entire game. Pandemonium is second, but I like the chaotic nature of it. It's very fun. Vaults 5, I'm just not a fan. I don't know. Like, we could do the teleport thing, but I'm probably not gonna. Right? Because we have cleave, so I'm probably just going to go down, pull, do the whole pull cleave thing. Teleport when we need to, or blink bolt away. Like, that all seems fine. We got to watch out for corrosion and negative. We have 4 pips of willpower, 4 pips of stealth. I don't have enough haste pots to use one here, I don't think. We could use might. I could go might and Trog's hand, for example. That feels pretty good. Aiden says, wow, Pan is my least favorite, followed by Abyss. Hey, everybody has their own interests, right? You wouldn't think I like chaos, right? Being a streaker, like it goes to reason that I wouldn't like chaotic areas, but I do. I'm drawn to it. It's just very interesting. Might. Trog's hand. Down we go. This guy, probably not relevant. Collar up here, probably not relevant. Partisan, battle axe, nothing branded that I care about. So I guess I just pass turns, let them walk into me, and start cleaving. Keep an eye on what's on the screen. Okay, I think we'll go up here. Pretty good. This guy, this is also, here's another reason I don't like Vault 5, is that this guy is one of my least favorite enemies in the entire game. I hate this thing worse than the Crystal Guardian Golems. Because they can teleport, summon a branded weapon right next to you, and it can be any kind of brand in the game. Terrible. Terrible ability that should not exist. I hate it. This is also just very strong. Like, if it just had this, it would be plenty strong. But this is broken. I'm pretty sure that can do distortion branded items too. It's just terrible. Let's go up. I'm still mighted. I don't have Trog's hand. Three letter says Abyss has constant threat and unpredictable path is generally fun to deal with. Also good alt for third. It's my main third ruin. And actually I think although it's variability, right? It's kind of random. You can use teleport scrolls to get out of any danger and to trigger the ruin. And you always have, look how many I have, stacks of teleportation scrolls. And so it actually makes it more consistent for me than other rune vaults in some ways. So I love it. Pie4 says maybe that can be distro and send you to the Abyss. Yeah, but now we're going to end up on Abyss 5, which I don't want to do. The irony. I think I'll do another might, and we're going to stay down there this time probably. Let's kill this guy. Got him. He never actually got to do anything, luckily. Kill these guys. Kill you. I guess we'll go back up because that guy's a damnation summoner. Okay, we got the entrance open. Easy peasy. Ring of sort of interesting stuff, but I'm not going to do it. Let's blink bolt to you. I mean, look at all the hit dice we just saw there, and that was a very easy entrance. Like if I had made more noise, we'd get liches coming, we'd get some high elves and stuff with like really high hit dice. And the average abyssal run has lower average hit dice. If you use your teleports wisely, the average hit dice is going to be way, way lower than Vaults 5. And I think that alone is like the whole argument, basically. Let's jump on this guy. Did I kill it? I must have. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm making my argument against Vaults 5 look like not a good argument in this particular run. But you got to think that, you know, what is the average run, basically? This is way easier than the average Vaults 5. Because we're a stealthy kitty cat with lightning cleaving attacks, right? It doesn't get much better than that in melee. Most characters are going to have a worse time, though, I would say. I don't like this setup very well with the ranged guy down there. Let's jump on him. Up. Banishing Summoner. Cool. He forgot to summon. They do that sometimes. Damnation. Gotcha. I don't like this guy now. Blink. Blink Bolt just comes up so often. It's very, very good. I am a big fan of this talisman in particular. It's very fun, too. Just the pouncy cat. Very, very good. The Abyss always reminds you of Labyrinth, but much scarier, says Pie4. Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Let's turn dodging on. I think we're going to turn shapeshifting on as well. These are at 26. Like, they're almost there. We'll just turn everything on. Seems fine. In terms of titles, I'm currently the Slayer. So I guess I'm just going to slow fighting down and take unarmed up first and get another unarmed title. Seems good. Not that it matters, but that's what we're going to do. First Death Knight the whole game. How about that? Plus a black dragon, unfortunately. Let's focus this one. Jump on dragon. Hey, so many Gels Gravitambrines in the late game. It's good to see. I expect we'll be using those in Zot. RF Slay 6. Strong ring. In Aralak, Stealth, Dissipation. What are we wearing? AC. Aralek RF Int Dex 3 versus Slay 6. RF. Okay, let's have a look. I think that's probably better. 0.5, 83 damage. We'll go over the top one, and then we'll look at damage. Did I say 83 before? So now we're at 86 damage. Oh yeah, because it was... What was that old ring? Dex. Dex does nothing for our damage. Our EV would have gone down a bit. I think it went down by 3. 3 or 4, something like that. That's definitely a better ring. What's our resisting look like? We still need more fire resist, and we still need... I'd like to have corrosion, realistically. I don't have to have it, but it'd be nice. It's one of those nice to haves. Ooh, did I see a double RF in here? Oh, down here. Medusa Talisman, we're not doing that. RF decks. Yeah, okay. Well, this is certainly better than I had. More damage anyway. There's a Storm Talisman. Is it a good one? Got the Ruin. Nope, base one. Stormcat and green V5. That's right, Donuts. Cruising. Just cruising. Be careful here, though. These guys are scary. Lots of scary stuff here, actually. Pretty strong, though. Pretty strong. 11 scrolls of blinking. That's good. That's got to be about it, right? 11 heal pots, 17 teleport scrolls. There's another Dragon Talisman. It's a basic one, though. Not interested. Ring of Flight. That's it. V5. We're at almost to level 24. Time to win? Well, I actually think I'm going to have to win tomorrow, unfortunately. But let's do our shopping. We'll see how much time how quick I can go through this. So Vaults 2, we got Blinking Scrolls. We're going to buy those. I've got 6,000 gold. I'm going to buy Silence and Blinking. This could be good over Ring of the Tortoise. Extra pip of RF is meaningful. The RN is meaningful, potentially. So I think we will buy that. Just to have it to flip on, if nothing else. We'll grab the Scroll of Summoning. We'll grab more Blinking and Fear. Blinking, Fear, yeah, Fog, Rev Scrolls. That's all good. Grab Cool Ring. "13 Blink Scrolls is nice," says Donuts. Yes. I've got a lot of consumables. Fogs, Revs, Summons, Immolate, Torment, though I'm not using that, I guess. Silence. I've used several silences this game. I wish I had more haste pots. That's my only thing, right? But 5 of them, that's okay. Resist pots are good. Heal pots are good. 25 curings. Invis, I only have 2. But yeah, this is looking beautiful. All right, let's get started anyway. Zot 1, Rev Scroll. Go. Downstair up here. Let's see, I'm at level 23. Do I want to level up at all? I guess I could. Like, I'm almost up to unarmed. I'm the Eviscerator right now. I'm almost getting those all the way up. That feels like it might be a good idea. Guardian Spirit. I went the whole game and never saw Guardian Spirit until right then. I don't think we want to do the whole of Zot, do we? I don't really. I don't usually. Downstairs there. Let's not get flanked. Oh, where'd that guy come from? Hello, you. Let's check the stairway. Death Cobb can die. Lots of Draconians here. I really don't want these guys to get berserked, so I think I'm going to jump to the back line. That worked pretty well. Level 24, Agile. 64 on the EV, 156 max health. It's stunning, actually, how much max health you can get on a cat, considering all the free lives you get. Pretty bad stairways, actually. This one might be okay. Either way, you got to clear this out, though. This might be like a pretty close to full floor clear, I'm guessing. I'm just standing here because of this alarm trap. Is this useful? Not really? Yeah, maybe. What's this one look like? Yeah, that's an okay one. Oh wait, no, that's not my spot. It's all the way down there. Nah. Nah, we'll stick to the pathway we're opening up currently. Let's see what this looks like. Zot 4. Lots of Draconians. Where's my stairways? I see 2. Am I blind? Where's the other one? Oh, up there. So they're all on the right side. So this downstairs here would be probably better. Let's check it. I bet it's this one. What do you think? Yep, nice. Shut that door, and we'll just dive. Hep altar. Who wants to abandon? I guess we're just going for this right now. I've got about 15 minutes till I gotta quit. Do I think I can do it? Let's find out. Teleporter. It's fine. Annihilator can be pretty scary. They've got some nasty spells. Let's just check this out of curiosity. It's close to where I was. I'm not drained yet, luckily. Okay, let's check this one. Yeah, it's probably feasible. It's at least safe-ish. Okay. In we go. Let's see what our lungs have for us. So it looks like left side is the obvious one. 2 alarm traps here are kind of annoying, but it's a whole lot better than this. Look at that Zotrap formation. Plus the net, the distortion, that's really bad. This way here is easy, as long as we don't get flanked through here and hitting these traps, so... Hmm. 5 hastes. Let me just reassess my ring situation. Do I want the 8 armor, or do I want 1 more pip fire res? I kind of think the resistance potion is probably the better way to go than popping on a fire ring. Another fire ring. You get dex here, but that's it. Like, this ring is just fire resistant dex. I think that feels pretty bad. So I think we're just going to use resist pot when we see orbs of fire. We could also use fog, which could help us keep things in melee. We've got might potions that I'll be using. Invispot might be relevant. And we got all our lives. Let's go to here and shout. Okay, there we go. We're going to drink a might. Killed him pretty quickly. We'll just step down here. We got a Zot trap, so I got to keep my eye on that. Annihilator. Remind me what he does? Yeah, a bunch of these scary EV checking spells. 3 and 4 range, so I'm out of range of the big one. There he shot a couple crystal spears and missed. Grab that for good measure. A few curing pots to speed things along. Okay, might just wore off. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go resistance pot, might. Haste? Does haste feel good? Trog's hand, at least. Okay, I see you, summoner. Step up here. I am going to haste. Alarm trap. That's a bit unfortunate for us, actually. I could fog here. This guy's also really bad for us because he can remove all our buffs that I just put on. I could blink bolt down here, actually. Gets all this stuff off the screen and then fight it as it comes and go back in. That seems probably the play. I can step back here as well, which gets this off screen. I just like this position worse than jumping on this guy, I think. No orbs yet, so that's cool. Let's do it. I'm still hasted. Let's get a friend. I'm just trying to stay out of range of that guy until my bolt comes back online. Just kidding. Okay, there's orb. Resist is still up. Bolt is still down. Brother in arms. Bolt is still down. What do I got for you? Let me look at your resists. Infinite fire, 1 pip of cold, infinite elect. So I can use wands of cold. I could also use box of beasts. Phantom mirror isn't terrible. Summoning scroll isn't terrible. Fog isn't bad here. I'm going to fog. I am still fast, resist, etc. I've got 2 friends. I think we just take him. 1 mutation. Hidden genetic defects. Should never matter, I expect. Oh my god, now there's 3 of them? Okay. Blink bolt is up, so I'm going to blink back to this guy to get alarm trap off and some of these guys out of the way. I'm worried about this distortion trap, so I need to be pulling back. Oh, I can't do that. Do I just summoning here, maybe? Let's do that. They even gave me extra scroll of fog on the floor? Yeah, they did, in case I need one. Okay, we're going to step back this direction. So alarm trap's off. We're going to step into fog. This guy is going to distort me, isn't he? I expect. If I step back into the fog, it might work. Does not work. Still doesn't work. I'm getting distorted here almost certainly. Let's do another fog. Let's do Brothers in Arms. Yeah, 3 orbs of fire. Oof, huh? Oof, indeed. I'm going to go box of beast, I think. Probably with this amount of experience coming in, it's going to come back online, is my guess. It's a +2 box of beasts. That's meaningful. I want the purple guy dead. There's a damnation one there. He's kind of scary. I could grab a tambourine. Maybe? Okay. I'm no longer hasted. Let's haste again. Okay, there's one down. I'm still resisted. Fast might. Go curing until something gets next to me. Feels good. Small horns on the head, on my head. That's totally acceptable, is what that is. Ouch. I'm now blinded. What does blind do? All attacks, which do not automatically hit, have increased chance to miss. Much greater the further you are away. Why do I feel like an alarm trap went off when it didn't? I wanted to get on that darn Tesseract. At least I got the orbs dead. Purple Draconian's scary. This guy's scary. This guy's a little scary. Wish I wasn't blinded. Could invis. Invis works on a lot of stuff here. Yeah, let's do it. Look at all that stuff. Pretty good invis. Makes my blind not feel quite as bad. Could put Trog's hand on as well. We've got Dream Sheep. I'm no longer blinded, no longer invis, no longer hasted or resistant. And I have no more friends, unfortunately. Did I get hit with purple? I must have. All that stuff kind of turned off at the same time. Do we summon again? Let's do. Couple good ones. Golden Dragon's nice. There's no Annihilators here. Black Dragon is dangerous. Purple Dragon's dangerous. Dream Sheep is kind of scary. I'm going to haste once more. Kill purple. How afraid of Dream Dust do I need to be? Moderately? There's 2 Dream Sheep here. That feels very scary, actually. Is there a Blink Bolt I could do that's relevant? Not really. I could sidestep over here just to be away from Dream Sheep. Feels all right. Let's kill Dream Sheep, please. Thank you. I feel the urge to shout. That's fine. Let's go curing while my friends, or ambrosia rather, not curing, while my friends kill that guy. Okay, let's go get Tesseract. Boop. Got him. Well, that would have been easier if there wasn't so much enemy density down here, but once I actually got to the Tesseract, pretty simple. Oh, that's super annoying. Come on, game. What is this? What is this? Why did I take this angle? He had to spawn right there, didn't he? Can I Blink Bolt? I'm going to land right there. Man, what's the play? Is there one? Gravitambrine? Yeah, Gravitambrine works. I go like that. Just get that off the screen. Okay, let's reset. If you don't mind, I'd like to reset, please. This is fine. Let's get a friend up. Let's go Trog's Hand. Tab Fest. Okay, we got it. Let's go. Stupid clown. Am I going to have to kill you? Probably. Is that an angel? It sure is. Oh, it's a seraph of all angels. Let's teleport here. I don't like the teleport, but Jesus, now I'm going to get an alarm trap on me, aren't I? I've got cancellation. What can I do? I got Gels. Again. I've got Blink Bolt to Seraph. Gets me around it, but that feels real bad. Let's Gels. Got there. Nice. Just got it off screen as I teleported away. This is fine. It's better than being in line of sight of that guy. Never mind. He's going to be there anyway. This is the stairway we actually want, right? Ish. I guess we'll go here. This is fine. Is it fine? I think it's fine. Oh, there's a bunch of Draconians here. And this guy. I should have went for the other stair. Every time I think I'm going to be fine, it's not fine. Got to kill the Annihilator. Just got to. We're trying to go... Oh, yeah. That's fine. Go down. What did I get? Sizzling sound, genetic drift. I feel frail. Let's go up. We're going to curing several times. So we're frail, negative 10 HP, and we shout. Take him out, brother. Okay, let's go D0. See if we get there. We very much do not. Let's drink Resistance Pot. These are not the stairs you're looking for. Summon friend for a block. Cool. Into depths. Out we go. You. Symbol of torment. Blink Bolt attack. Seems fine. Lich and Tormentor and this guy. Firestorm, silence. Oh god, that's terrible. Here's my goal, my target, right there. It was so close. Gels? Gels is down. I could just kind of walk through here, probably, realistically. Should I try that? It was way easier than it looked, ironically. Way easier than it looked. Whoops. Why can't I blink on that guy? Oh, probably because he's immune to electricity or something. We're on D11 for those keeping track. Balrog. Resist pot. Swing for the fences. Nice. What are my skills at anyway? I hit unarmed 27, which makes me a Sabertooth. That's kind of fun. Almost up to 27 fighting as well. Very cool, very cool. Very strong. What do you do? One of these guys summons. Sap and haste other. Awkward. I'm just going to run. Seems fine. We are very evasive. Very strong. Harpoon Shot. See Invis. Anti-magic. Okay. Harpoon Shot plus Lich is pretty scary. No doubt about that. We're on D4. I think Spam Friends Teleport. Spam Friends. Sweet. Even got the kill on him. Dodging goes to 23. Blink Bolt for good measure. Ah, another one. He's mutagenic as well. And Harpoon Shot. In Snare, I'm immune to that. He does 60 damage, though. That's kind of scary. Balrog. This floor is a bit of a pain, isn't it? If I go Resistance, I probably feel okay about it. Let's use some Blinking Scroll, shall we? Blink. Blink. Step. He tried to Harpoon, but he missed. D2, we've got an Angel. And a Null Pack. Don't forget our Null Pack that we left up here. The only unexplored floor, I think. Like, partially unexplored. We skipped that. There's the Null. He's coming to get me. I'm going to boop him for good measure. Might as well get you as well. Mastered Fighting, hit level 25. And we're out. GG, folks. We got the FeBe on the first try. We stayed with Trog the whole game. And it felt pretty good, I gotta say. 6 hours. That's with live streaming, chat, and all that. So pretty fast overall. 1 gem. Level 25. 60,000 turns, basically. That's pretty average for me lately on 3 ruins. Lots of GGs in chat. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for following along, interacting, pep talks and advice, all the rest. That was fun. I like, let me give some thoughts on it, I guess. FeBe's pretty cool. It's all the rage right now because the FeBe streak, I just checked, was up to 63 as of today. It's a pretty good streak. And I get the idea, right? I see what people are saying here about why FeBe is so good. Because if you can get past, like, what was it realistically? Like D2? If we can get to, like, level 3 on our character, XL level 3, if we can get to Depths level 3, roughly, not Depths, Dungeon level 3 at the same time, I felt like I could never lose, honestly. Like, all those spare lives, I felt like it was my game to throw at that point. So, like, I see the advantage of it. The level 1 is where I'm going to nitpick here a little bit. I feel like the level 1, I'd still prefer to be on a summoner because, as ironic as it is, I have died on level 1 as a summoner on the Octopode. I think if you play correctly, you never die on the summoner level 1 on any background. You just should never die. I think once in a while the Berserker can die on level 1 probably. You'd have to get unlucky, certainly. But, like, if your Berserk wears off before you kill that Spear Knoll, for example, now you're slow, you could certainly die there. But after that, I don't know. Like, personally, I'd rather be Summoner. I know a lot of people like melee Berserker type things, so it's up in the air. Certainly in win rate players' hands. The player, not the group. They like FeBe better than Summoner, I guess. I have to talk to them about it because I'd really like to hear them drill down on why Berserker over Summoner. Because I think I would probably argue for Summoner for streaking in particular, just because of how much stronger it is on D1, D2. But maybe that comes down to my playstyle. Like, I'm willing to grain of salt that, right? Because my playstyle is Summoner. And so maybe I'm biased in that sense. We'll see. I'm going to try to get them in a conversation about it. They drop in Discord once in a while, so let them know. You know, if you see them before I do, let win rate players know. I'd like to hear why Berserker over Summoner. And If they want to chat with me about it, I'll chat with them. So that was fun. I think this is the last live stream for a little while, guys. I'm probably going to go back to working on some heavily edited videos, or heavily edited is wrong word, but like long form videos, not live. I've got a few projects I've been working on in Caves of Cud, in DCSS. I've been playing around with some hardcore permadeath Skyrim stuff. So I don't know if anybody's into that sort of thing, but I've got a few projects coming up. So it's going to be a little break from live streaming now. Expect some videos in the next couple days, probably, on Caves of Cud is the one I've got brewing in the background. And until then, thanks for watching. Again, thanks for all the interaction and chat and advice and all the rest. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Have good luck in your own games. Give FeBe a try. If you haven't tried it, I'm glad I did. And you guys helped. I'm glad we all talked me into running FeBe over FeSu, because I've run tons of summoners, right? So getting that FeBe experience feels good. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I liked it better than the troll, right? Troll melee was fun. I like this better, actually. It all comes down to those extra lives. Those extra lives are invaluable. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Good luck.